I'm gonna get the welder out and I'm gonna start welding up all of the seam lines. I've welded up all of these feathers, and I hope that my welding isn't that bad, that it doesn't fall off. So to put in all the different textures, this is what we call chasing. What's up, gang? Welcome to episode 3 of the Angel series. We are almost finished. We are one day away for having this Angel taking flight and leaving the workshop. Tom's just welding up. We're going to mic him up. I'm going to introduce you to Tom, and he's going to take you through all the little bits that he's been doing, working on the Angel to making it look like the bling bling Angel that it is. But once it's all done, I'm going to chuck a traditional bronze patina on the body. We're going to polish up the wings, front and back, and the juxtaposition between the two colours, the bling bling and the lovely burnt umber traditional bronze finish, is just going to look amazing. So I'm going to chuck you over to Tom. He's going to take you through everything, and yeah. Just
Hi, I'm Tom. I've been welding for about 10 years and finally got the opportunity to do something creative and something that I really enjoy. Thanks to everyone at the Foundry for giving me this opportunity, and I hope I do you well. Alrighty, so what I'm doing here on the Angel is, because we casted these wings and they were hollow, what we've got down in here is a big old hole under his wing. So what I've done is just cut a load of bits of plate that have got the similar sort of texture as the wing, so I don't have to do too much fettling. And then all I'm going to do, now that it's tacked on, I'm just going to run a weld all the way along and all the way along, grind it off, put some detail in, and it will be good as new. So I'm just going to run a little weld for you to see what I'm doing. And now you see that this gap that we had here is all closed up. So after this, I'll just grind it all off, polish it up, and you'd never know. Seams are all filled up with weld. I would use my finger, but it's a bit hot. It's all sealed up. Just grind it off, good as new.
Tom's just flipped the Angel upside down so that we've got these 3 threads. 1, 2, 3, and they stick out about, how much do they stick out, Tom? 100 mil?
About 100 mil.
It's about 100 mil. So they're going to go in about yay deep, and they're going to be chemical cemented inside the plinth, and hopefully not fall over, not fall out, and it's going to be lovely and rigid. But what we're going to do now is we're going to flip the Angel up onto its feet so that we can start then polishing the rest of the wings, because in the last video you'd seen that we'd welded all the wings together and ground back all the welds and blended it all in. But we've done some polishing, ladies and gentlemen, and it's looking rather nice. We've started some polishing, and got Tom's lovely backside there. We've got lovely polishing here. On the original, it was all this textured, wooded pieces, so you've got some slight contrast in the darks and the recesses, and then obviously really lovely polished on top. But what we're going to do now is we're just going to flip it upside down onto his feet, and we'll take another look at it. Do you want to maybe we'll go up? Bring him eight, that's it. Keep on rolling. Like push them up. There we go. on rolling. Like a glove. Like it blooming grew there. So gang, what we've been using is this Auto Sol metal polish. And we've been going through like different grades of stitched mop. So we've got your coarse stitch mop, and then you're working your way all the way to this lovely furry fluffy thing. On the end of a drill, you do have polishing equipment in regards to like the handheld devices, but for what we need, the drill is just powerful enough to get through all the different grades and surfaces that you need to give yourself a nice polished surface. So I'll just show you what we've been doing. Been going around literally painting, rubbing it in, painting it onto the surface of the metal, letting it etch into the surface, and then I'll get my stitched mop and we just go over it in just equal pressure, do little circular motions, just buffing that Auto Sol into the metal, and as you can see, it's just giving it a really nice shine, and the more you do it, the shinier it gets, and it's just looking so good. I'm so pleased with how it's turning out, but I must say, it is labour intensive. It does take quite a long time, but it is worth it. It's like climbing a massive hill and enjoying the view once you've put all the hours into creating a lovely bit of work. I mean, you know, it just looks amazing. It's worth doing. So we just go round, polishing this lovely piece up, and spending a bit of time making it look really clean, really crisp. And then hopefully by tomorrow, we'll have it all nice and finished. Tom's doing here is he's just using the Dremel with a lovely metal burr on the end, and he's just putting in those lovely fine details of the wing, and it's those fine details that really refine and make the piece, because at the end of the day, if those things and those details aren't refined and standing out and they're not worked on, it stands out like a sore thumb, and no matter how much polishing you do, it will always look rubbish. It's a bit of an awkward one, that. We need to get some strops and just buy some strops and get some strops around them. I said strop quite a few times then. Strop, strop, strop. Stroppity, strop, 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 strop. So we're gonna just finish off all the little bits that we need to refine while he's upside down. And then polish the wings both sides on the other side. Just refine all these little areas, all these nooks and crannies, ready for the final patina, because the body's going a traditional bronze. So we're going to go a lovely liver ferric nitrate on the figure, and then the wings are going to be lovely and polished, and the juxtaposition between the two colours, oh, it's going to look amazing. Sup gang, welcome to the finale of the Angel series. We have been working night and day to try and get this thing finished on time for pickup in about an hour's time, and I feel like we've just, hook or by crook, made it. I've just spent the last 20 minutes polishing it up with my trusty Stitch mop. But the guys and myself have been working really hard to try and get this finished, and I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. The customer's really pleased with how it's turned out, so I can't wait to see it in situ when I get to go around and have a look when it's all been put in place. But I know you guys are eager to see it, so without further ado, here's an epic montage.
Window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. I'm a live nigga, one of a kind nigga. It's just by design with her. Keep a baddie on the side with her. She drop the top when she ride with her. Middle December, it feel like July. When you out in Dubai, 10 will be 2, yeah, the guys have to slide. Checking the bag, only thing on the mind, except for the night. Finna get turned, plenty loud being burnt. Shorty sloppy off the dime for Lano, had to grab a bottle. We winning on this side. Took a few L's and got shit right. While them boys mad hating, we steady bag chasing, living the good life. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing. Stacks and in up in it, big bouncing. We getting lit up in it, big. Drop a few lines in the Henny, I'm straight off the bottle, no cap. People all in the business, hate to see us winning like I don't know that. Represent for my city, baby, we get busy, baby, on the map. Now grab a cup, shorty, fill it up, got Corona extra on tap. Hey, I'm blowing money, but that shit come and go like the winter snow if you didn't know.